Now the recording is start and your camera is automatically turned off. So please again turn on. Yes. I'm visible.
Not yet. Do it again. I mean, just turn on your video.
Wait. Now I'm visible.
Yes, yes, you are.
I'm Danya Singh and I'm connecting with you from Jaipur Pink City. I'm a homemaker. That's all about me. Now your turn. Please give your introduction.
My name is Amandeep Singh Rai, and I belong to Alwar, nearby Jaipur. So yeah, it's wonderful to
Yeah,
be with
I know
Rajni.
Alwar. I think in Alwar there is a famous dargah also. Um, Sorry, I forget the name. What is the? Can you tell me what is the famous dargah name? So many people go there. Alwar.
In
No, no, no.
Alwar?
Ah, sorry, not Alwar. It is Ajmer. Ajmer Sharif, not Alwar.
No. Okay.
Okay.
So are you living properly in Jaipur?
No, I'm basically belong from Uttar Pradesh, but I am here living with my husband because he is doing job here. That's why.
Okay.
Can we discuss
Great.
any topic?
Sure, if you have any kind of topic, so we can go for that.
Okay. My topic is related to social media. Okay. We all are using, WhatsApp story, Facebook story, sometimes Instagram story also. There is a great
Hmm?
impact of our on our life also of that story. So my question is, when you are watching a good story, full of happiness of your friend, your family friend also, then what is the impact on your mind when you are watching this kind of story? Are you feeling happy, or sometimes I don't know. Some people are also jealous, growing some other person's story also because they are growing. Why I'm not growing? So many things. So what's your reaction when you are watching some friend's story also, happy story?
Yeah, yeah. Well, if I talk about being on social, being active on the social media, I don't use certain kind of applications as like Facebook, Instagram. But if I talk about WhatsApp, so I do use because I have few friends and family member who are connected with me on the WhatsApp. But what I believe and what I think about status, whatever we are putting on the story, so it shows our personal growth or status kind of thing, like what we are and what we achieved in our life. So yeah, I had few friends. They used to put certain kind of stories, and it could crazy as well because they don't know exactly what is the right meaning of status. And if I talk about one of my craziest incident which happened with me, I had a
Mhm.
girlfriend and she used to live in the Punjab and she was preparing for IELTS exam. She mentioned that I'm going to give this exam and after then I will countries. So after then, when she completed her exam, she got good band score, and she was like, "I'm going for Canada." But she didn't tell me that I'm going for next month. And after then, when she reached over there, she mentioned the story and add me also. And it was like, you didn't tell me that you are going for Canada because I was being a bit jealous because she didn't mention me. I'm going for next month. So yeah, it was a bit crazy for me. But apart from that, I don't feel jealous and anything else because I don't get
But this
anything
time you
special.
are feeling some jealous.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay, after watching the story, any kind of story like WhatsApp story, Facebook story, Instagram story, because it is a human nature. We react sometimes. Okay, my second question is like most of the person are right now, pasted their story. So many person, but every time which is they are posting, I think it's not correct. They are not showing their actual life. Sometimes they are just showcase their life, that they are very happy, but in the reality they are not happy. Do you think like this? Fake story.
Exactly, because on the
It's fake story.
Yeah, we can say that like most of the people, like out of 195% people are just showing off. They are not showing the reality of their life. They are being happy or sad. They are not just giving the right information to people. They're like, I just want to show off to others that my life is so cool and I'm always happy. I don't face any kind of problem in my life. And some of the person, those are really depressed and not doing, I mean, good thing in their life, but they are showing something else on the social media, which we can't understand, like what kind of nature they have and what they want in their life. So I don't believe on the social media, like with whom I'm just connecting on the social media. So at the first meeting, I can't judge them by their stories or status because all people are just, I mean, showing off on the social media. So I don't believe over
Have
it.
you have you ever pasted any story on your WhatsApp account? I think everybody
Mm,
posts it, right? That's why I am asking.
yeah, I still remember when I was unmature because I didn't have much knowledge about that, like what is the status and what is stories. And I used to put like so cool, dude. I'm the best. No one is better than me, and I can do anything, like whatever
Hmm.
you think, kind of gangster type of thing. But after then, I got to know what is the right meaning of putting status. It shows our reality, like what you are, what you have done in your life. So after then, I started putting something different as like religious because I'm Punjabi, so I used to put something like Gurbani and some positive words and quotes which can help others by reading it. I never started, I mean, showing that I'm this kind of person, and I turned into in the different zone that if any person is going to read or watch my story, they can feel happy. They can get something to my story. Not like who I am and what I'm doing on the social media. I just stopped doing these kind of things nowadays.
After posting, have you ever checked how many how many views are here? Like 4, 5, 10. Because it's a human nature. Sometimes we checked how many people are watching our story. Have you checked?
Yeah, a lot of time because I used to check it out that how many people are just going to like my post or going to react on my story. But
Mhm.
as I mentioned that earlier, when I used to know that it is like all fake, it is not going to impact in my life, and I just stopped being worried about views, likes, and all because this is like temporary work, whatever we are doing on the social media, and I have to be real to myself because if I am true with me, so that's matter. Doesn't like I'm if I'm putting any kind of story on social media and people are going to dislike that, so should I react something or not? I have to enjoy my own journey, my own zone, whatever I'm doing. Not like if other people are judging me and I have to be sad about their opinion. So I don't watch right now, but I can say I used to watch a lot because it's
Yes,
nature.
every person I think has this kind of habit also. They are also watching how many persons are watching my story, my updates. And like sometimes you are posting a good achievement of your life. But you are expecting so many friends, relatives will congratulate you and they will praise you. But the picture is very opposite. Nobody is praising you. Then that time, how you feel, how you react.
Mhm. Yeah, as I read somewhere, like expectations kill happiness. So whenever I used to expect something else, like I have to get lots of, I mean, positive things from the people, they are going to appreciate for that. If I'm not getting that much appreciation, so definitely I used to be unhappy that nobody is going to like me by my story, not personally by my story. So whatever I am doing on the social media, so people are just disliking me. So what should I do? And on that time, yeah, I used to be sad. So right now, as I'm telling you again and again that I got little bit maturity that I don't have to react whatever I'm putting. So it's their opinion, not mine. I don't have to be worry about people's opinion. If they are, I mean, disliking me, so it's their work, not mine. I have to do my work, and I have to be proud at me, whatever I'm doing. So if I'm thinking that like what people are going to think about me, so it's not my work now. So let them do what they like to do.
Do you think our all happiness is depend on the social media? Like if somebody is praising, like you are doing very good, they are giving a good reaction also. That time we are thinking, oh, we are very good. But if they are not giving any reaction, they are not doing any, special thing. That time we feel, oh, I think my achievement is not good. Okay, so my question is, are all happiness is depend on only social media? Because before social media, we are also celebrating our achievements. Now social media, I think 4 or 5 years, I think it is very active right now. But before that time, we there were no social media. We are totally
Yes.
social media free person. That time we are also happy. But this time, scenario is totally changed. Why people are most of the time thinking that if somebody is not reacting on their story, that time they, feel very low esteemed. They feel sometimes they are comparing. Do you think like this?
Yeah, probably I think the same because you know what, on what I believe and what I think about that on the social media there are two kind of person. One is positive and second one who always criticize other. For example, right now we are talking to one another and you are going to put something on the social media like on the YouTube. So you will see two kind of person. One, they are going to tell you about your mistakes kindly. They will suggest you like you have to do this work instead of that. In this way, you are going to grow. Okay. In the second way, if you are making any kind of mistakes and they are going to judge you, they're not going to see your background. I mean, how you achieved it and how you put your efforts into that work. So they are going to criticize you. So if your mentality is like that, you are going to think about those people who are just disliking you and criticize you. So definitely you are going to be sad. And those person who are just, I mean, telling your mistakes, but in the sense of positivity. So definitely you are going to be happy that yeah, somebody is saying something. It was not good for me, but at the next time I have to improve in the different way. So as like I mean, I also follow this, I mean, method. Like if somebody is going to tell my mistakes, so definitely I take it in the positive way. Because if we are going to think about those people who are criticizing me, definitely I'm going to be sad, going to depress. Like people are not, I mean, they are not going to like me. So what should I do now? I mean, something else. So yeah, we have to, I mean, think about those people who are just appreciating us, and if they are disliking us, they are telling the reason, the feedback, like why we don't like you. You have to change something else. So yeah,
Mhm.
I just feeling that.
In WhatsApp and Facebook, there are so many friends, relatives who, they have a nature also. Sometimes they are continuously posting sad status. Every time they are posting the sad status. Then, what is your reaction? You are just going to mute their status, or you are just making a call to their friends or your family member that what is the problem with you? Why are you posting this kind of sad story? What is your reaction?
Well, if I talk about my friend circle, so first of all, I don't have much friends like whom I mean does this kind of activities. I have few friends, like two or three friends. They are bit matured. I'm not saying they are totally mature. They are around 22, 23. They also do silly mistakes and these kind of activities, but they understand if we are going to put sad stories, so it is not going to help us, and it shows our reality, like what we are and what we are doing on the social media. So whenever I see some, I mean, my relatives, I mean, kids, they are doing such these kind of activities, but I never think to mute them because I love to watch them while they are doing such these kind of activities, because I used to criticize a lot by my relatives. So whenever I see these kind of stories, I just save those story and send to my mom that see their kid is also doing such this kind of activity. So you don't have to be worry about me. Like if people are, I mean, telling about me something to you, at least you have to see their kid what they are doing. Okay, so I just I mean laugh simply and just type something like yeah, keep it up, doing whatever, do whatever you are doing. So I just enjoy it.
My nature is when I watch some sad story of someone, one time, two time, three time, it is enough. But after that, if they are continuously posting this kind of stuff, I always, I always apply mute option because I don't want to see this kind of sadness, so much amount. I can't tolerate this because,
Mhm.
I always think that it's our nature because already there are in our surrounding, there are so many stressful things. Every person is right now, living in a stressful environment. And if we are
Mhm.
watching a sad story, after some time, I think it will affect on my mental health. That is the reason
Mostly,
most
you
of
know
the
what?
time I'm avoiding this situation.
Yeah, yeah. What I believe, like these kind of activities, I mean, do those kind of kids who are so-called nibba nibbi, they just put sad stories on their, status. They want to show others that I'm sad right now. I mean, if that person is mature, so definitely he or she is not going to do this kind of activities because that person knows, like, if I'm going to put this sad story, so it is not going to affect my life, so nobody cares about it. So if that person is really sad, so definitely he or she is going to call to one of the close person who can really find out the reason. In my case, I have few close friends. Whenever they feel sad, so they call me directly and they share their problem to me, like I have few kind of problems, so what I have to do. So apart from that, as I mentioned that
But
whenever I see this kind of stories, I
some person have, opposite, you can say, if they are feeling very sad, they are, continuously posting sad status. They are not mature. I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
know why they are posting because I think if you are facing a lot of trouble in your life, you should talk to your elders, your loved ones, and you can say your close friend also. Because on the social media, you are posting this type of stuff. I think it's not good for your mental health and for your friends' mental health also.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes,
I
one time, two
also
times
use
is enough. But every time, if you are doing this kind of thing, I think it's not good.
yes.
Any other thing, if you want, you can say.
I want to tell you one thing is that
Yes.
which could, which is going to interrupt you as well. Can you listen the background noise right now?
No, I can't hear.
You know what? I'm living in the boys' hostel. So at the daytime, like in my neighbor room, so they plays the loud music. And I told them, I mean, when I was going to connect to you, so I mentioned them, I have some calls and I have to do studies. So just don't play the music, and they started again.
But I think it is common in the student life when you are living in a hostel because there are,
Yeah.
so many characters are living. Some are very jolly nature, some are very sincere. So what can we do? Every person has their own nature.
Exactly. By the way, I didn't ask to you, what are you doing? I mean, what is your profession?
My profession is I am a full-time homemaker, and before this, earlier I was a teacher. But due to some family problems, I have quitted my job just for my daughter because I think she is very little, but she is not so much little. She is in fifth standard, but in my eyes, she is very little,
Yeah, yeah.
still kid. That's
Yeah,
why. Now
for
I'm
every
giving my
mother, there.
full time to my family, and I think it's a very common problem of every Indian homemaker. You can say after marriage there are so
Yeah.
many, responsibilities. Yes,
Exactly.
yes,
So as
and
I
I
can see
yes,
that you are recording this video, so may I know that do you also run the YouTube channel?
yes. I also run a YouTube channel, not for subscribers, because it is a educational channel. And in India, I think educational channels are not so much popular. There are vlogs and some other kind of channel are very famous. I'm not taking the name, uh, but I am here just for practicing, for speaking skills. Because if you have no partner, you have no companion, I think sometimes it is very difficult to practice.
Mm-hmm.
Because most of the person are saying that you can do alone, but I think alone it is difficult. You should
Exactly.
need a partner.
Yes.
And I think it's a very good platform for brush up on our speaking skills.
Exactly. In my case, I'm also just working for
Wait,
something
I'll
like
just stop
that.
the
I will.
recording. Wait, because video going to very long, so I will off the recording.